What's going on, people? Welcome to a new video on the channel, I feel like I do the same intro every single time. I kind of want to change it up a little bit. What's going on, you welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Horizon 5. And in today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to try to build one of the fastest cars on the festival strip. Yes, this is a drag race here that you can do. And I want to build the fastest car in it. I don't know what the fastest car is so far that I've taken on this thing. I'm going to try a couple of different cars that I've brought to this, just to see what sort of times I got with them. But I want to build something else. I want to build something that would destroy this thing here, the time that I get here. So I'm going to bring it on the festival strip. I'm going to bring all the cars here. One of the really fast cars that I've had was the Copo Camaro, which is basically a drag car. It's literally just a drag car. And I want to see what sort of time I actually ended up getting with this thing, because I do remember building this car, or trying this car out on the festival strip, and it was one of the fastest. Now this is an idea that came to me, like it's a very original idea. I came up with it. Nobody in my stream the other night told me about this idea at all. It was all me, okay? Nobody even, you know, just mentioned this at all. It was all my idea that came to my head. Very original. But I wanted to try and see what's the fastest time I can do here. Apparently everybody's going for the sub 14 minute, Jesus Christ, imagine a 14-minute drag race. 14-second drag race. There's not a lot of cars I don't think that can do this, so this probably is one of them. This is probably one of them that can actually do sub 14 minute. I can't remember 100% what the time for this thing is. But let's hit it and let's see what happens. I think maybe. Yeah, there's the 12 second one. So 14 seconds is what everybody's like trying to beat. But I feel like there's quite a lot of cars. So can we beat the 12 second mark? Can we get even faster than what this car has done? So sub 12 seconds is the goal here. Now the fastest, I guess, accelerating car that we can think of, or that I think could possibly do this, maybe the Koenigsegg. Maybe the Koenigsegg all-wheel drive drag tires could possibly beat this thing. I actually want to see that time. That's why I'm rewinding. So I'm still nowhere near. It's 12.8 there. Slightly better launch with it. 12.896. Yeah, basically tried to be a lot faster than that. I don't know what car can actually do it to be much faster than that. I think my drive times right now are also on unbeatable. So that doesn't really matter. But this is... I know that this is one of the fastest cars that I have. Obviously I have the Koenigsegg as well, which I could try, but I think the one that I have built on now, it's just not built for drag racing, right? This is pretty much what we have here. Again, 1600 horsepower, which is a lot. Maybe the Supra. Actually, Supra I think has a stupid amount of power as well. Wait, it's in FD because it's the Formula Drift Supra. Actually, so if we go here, go all the way to the Supra, this thing also puts down a stupid amount of power as well. I don't know if this would be the fastest though. Again, this could also do well, but I don't know about, like, I mean, this thing will just pop wheelies though all day long. The Hennessy Venom F5 could also be a very good car. Let's try the Hennessy. Let's try the Hennessy and see if I can do something with this thing. I need to change the tune on it though, don't I? I need to change literally everything on this car to get it to be as fast as possible. I mean, this has more power and less weight than the Koenigsegg, so technically this should be faster at accelerating. And again, I need to change a lot of stuff on it. Right now is just some random person's tune on this car. All-wheel drive as well for the better launch. So I want everything perfect on this car pretty much. So drag tire compound, really wide-ass tires for launching this thing. I think it's fine. See, acceleration is the only thing that I really care about, but that's already maxed out here, so I guess the rest is just get everything to be as light as possible and just sort of go for it, right? I'm already on a 6-speed. I think I'm going to leave the 6-speed on right now. And then everything else, like I said, I'm just literally going to buy and make this thing the best possible one. I'm going to pick off-road tires there and then weight reduction there, so 1,817 kilos, or 1,817 horsepower and 1,308 kilos. So, can this do it? we don't know. We don't know. I don't really care about lateral Gs. Obviously, as you can see, my weight went down from the previous build. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, again, it's just now the tune that's going to be the most important thing. Obviously, getting this thing to hook up properly and just go. So, can we do a sub 12 second? People in the comments, you guys can let me know what is possible, what isn't possible. If you guys can easily do sub 12 seconds, what would be the fastest car to do sub 12 seconds? But again, like I said, I'm going to go and try with this thing. This is the first car that popped into my head that I felt like it would be a really, really good car for this. So I'm going to go mess with my gear ratios a little bit on this car and get it to hook up properly on launch, which I probably don't think it will, so I might have to build it so first gear is useless and just use second. We'll see, we'll see. But I'm going to try and build this thing really quick. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing runs over and over again, trying to see if I can get this car to hook up the best, pretty much. But yeah, 1 sec. I'll be right back after the tune is finished. Okay, well, it's faster than the Copo Camaro by a little bit, just a tiny bit though. 12.7 though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I want to try something else. I want to try manual with clutch. I want to see how much of a difference that makes. I'm blind. Where is it? There it is. I want to see manual clutch if that makes much of a difference here. Also, I did hit limiter at the very beginning, so. Oh my god, man, it's so fast. Nah, it's still 12.7. So the gears don't really matter. It changes gears very quickly anyway. So I just wanted to see how much of a difference it would make, though, if I do this. I might still have to build or change my tune just slightly for launching this thing. .712 700 was the fastest I think I've done. So I think around 12.7 is the fastest that this car could actually go. I don't know what other car I can pick to make it do sub. Like with short shifting, it just doesn't work. If I short shift it, yeah, it's just much slower. I can already tell. I can't short shift with it. I have to shift first, just the perfect point. Like I need the tiniest bit of slip in first. That seems to be like the best for acceleration. But right now I'm kind of going at an angle. I don't know if this is good or bad. I think this might be a bit bad. It might be a little slower, but yeah, it's slower. But yeah, low 12.7s is pretty much what I'm consistently getting. I haven't actually squeezed into the 12.6. There probably is the way to do it. I need to have like the most perfect shifting and literally the perfect like ratios that I could possibly get with this car. But for right now, for the little time that I spent building this car, this is pretty much the best I could do for right now. Yeah, I think it's 12.7.2 again, just like the last. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. We just know that this car can do low 12.7s. Like I said, 12.700 was the fastest that I've done. I think I showed you the lap as well there, which was slightly different, I think, gear ratios, but okay. We'll try something else. Let's see what else is there. I mean, again, this thing has a lot of power and a lot of torque. But I think we have some other cars that we can actually try out. Now, the twin mill being, I'm pretty sure, one of, if not the most powerful cars in this game. I think the second or the other one might be the Lotus, which is this. The Lotus Evia, however you want to pronounce this thing. I want to try this out as well. I want to try both of these out. Again, horsepower isn't always the main thing here. Like, I need torque and I need this thing to shoot off the line as quickly as possible. Now, the good thing about this guy that it's fully electric, and it can do that. The only problem is that I don't think it has gears. So, whatever or however this thing is built, I don't know if this thing will be able to do the proper time that I need it to do. Again, acceleration with this car might be okay, but I don't think it'll be sub whatever we need it to be. So again, power isn't always going to be the biggest thing for this car. Weight, like this is a heavy car. I'm gonna try to do weight reduction on it as well with this thing being all-wheel drive. Again, this won't really affect acceleration at all, so I don't really care for that. As for the wheels, I feel like the wheels are already as light as possible. Yeah, they are. They are as light as possible. We don't really need to do anything there. For our aero, again, there's no point of even changing any of this because it will just affect our drag, so I don't really want to do that at all. For the transmission, I kind of want to give this thing a 4-speed. I feel like it'll like unlock its potential if I do that. As for the diff, it doesn't really matter which one I put on because I'm just going to lock it anyway. I definitely want the off-road suspension so we can actually accelerate this car. And again, this is just for doing that, but we don't really need it. I need this thing to grip up as well as possible and just shoot off in a straight line. I mean, it has... How much torque does this car actually have? Because that's the one thing that I think we really need to see with this thing. So, if I go to my cars, 1700 newton meters of torque. How much did the Hennessy have? 1619. So this has more torque and more power, but it weighs more. So it could be an issue then with acceleration, but it just sound. I was about to say it sounds so weird, but there is literally no sound. Oh god. Okay. This should be very interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna build this thing. I've never built a car like this before for drag racing, so we'll see. Fully electric. I need, again, the least amount of spin as possible. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from this car. Honestly, I don't. I've never built something like this before. 4 gears is fine. I think 4 gears, it could be okay. I think the original setup, the original gear ratio, was, I guess, or the gear that I had, was probably not going to be the best. I can't remember if this is a 2-speed or a 1-speed, but I don't think it would have been very good. Okay, well I'm going to work on a quick tune on this car and see if I can get anywhere close, if not faster than the Hennessy. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, I want to show you guys the first run here with this car. It revs so high. That was the very first run with this car. It revs so high. I forgot about it. It's 12.7. It is a 12.7 with the very first run that I've done. I think we could get this thing to be faster than the Hennessy. Like, that was such a slow launch as well. Well, 12.628, it's already faster. And I still didn't dial in it properly. I'm just trying to mess around and see what my top speed is at the end of the run and everything. 12.62 is mad. .610. Jesus Christ, that's the fastest I've seen it so far. Oh my god. I feel like it's safe to say that low 12.6 is this car's specialty. Let's call it this car's specialty. 12.611. So I'm getting very similar times now every single time I do this run. I'm going to try one more petrol car, which is a Koenigsegg, and I think the Koenigsegg could do okay, but I don't think it's going to be as fast as all these. I mean, the aero on the Koenigsegg is actually very, very good, so maybe it can. But I'm going to build the Jesco. a Jesko, whatever you want to call it, and just see what sort of time that gets. But I think this could be the fastest times on this list that you could possibly get. Sorry, not the fastest times, but the fastest cars that can get you the fastest times on the festival drag strips. So I'm going to try, get myself a Koenigsegg. I'm going to buy a brand new one because I have money to throw around like that. So let's buy one of these. And I'll pick it in the original color. And I want to try and see what sort of times that this car can actually put down as well. Basically just want to see what the car with the fastest top speed can also do with acceleration. So that's why I am building this car right now. So everything's pretty much bought for it already, but I mean, obviously since I bought a new one, it's going to be a little different, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Throw on some off-road suspension, some of that, and then upgrade my turbo. So now it makes 1,600 horsepower, weighs 1,300 kilos, makes 1,500 newton meters of torque, which is very good. Again, the aero, I'm pretty sure is adjustable on this car anyway, so I can just do whatever I want to that. I'm going to make that, obviously, reduce as much, or sorry, make it so it doesn't reduce any sort of, like, it doesn't produce drag, pretty much, so get rid of that, pretty much bring that all the way up to speed. But yeah, I'm gonna mess around with a tune for this car, and then we'll see what it's like. Alright, very similar setup to the other cars, obviously, because it's a drag build, but I don't know how to feel about this thing. Let's try the first run and see what it's like. I basically just put a basic tune on it, just to see what it can do, and then I'll start adjusting transmission and diff setup and stuff like that to see what the best tune is for acceleration on this car. Let's just see. Initial run here. I still don't even know what the top speed at the end of the runway is for this car. The Lotus was, I think, 256, 257, something like that. I also built this thing as a 5-speed, so it's already faster. It's already faster. 12.529. So the Koenigsegg isn't even the car that has the most top speed, but it's also the car that has the fastest acceleration out of all of these when it's tuned for drag racing. Jesus Christ, man, it's so fast. .4. What the hell, man? What is this car? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, I actually hit limiter this time, so I had to raise my top speed slightly. 12.457. Oh my god, man. Launching this car is perfect. There's like just the tiniest amount of slip and it's just perfect for that. What a car. What a car. Oh my god. 12.46. I'm gonna try and change gears at different points and just see how much that affects it. I'm gonna try change gears just before red line as well. So let's do this run here just before red line changing gears, or like right as soon as I hit red line. See what that's like. Obviously this car has a lot of torque, but I want to see how much it affects time with changing gears there. I think it went all the way into 12.5 this time around. Yep, there you go. So it's slower if I do that. I'm gonna now change gears at 9,000 with this car and see what difference it makes then. It's kind of similar to what I've been doing now, but well, up until this point, but we'll see. So 9,000. Try not to change sooner. So as soon as it touches the 9, I'm changing. So this one should be a little better. I think it was. I wasn't actually paying attention to the time. I was looking at my speedo. Yeah, 12.465. That's really fast. That's a really, really fast car. I don't know if there is anything that can beat this thing. I'm gonna leave it alone. What was it 12.48? 47. I'm gonna leave it alone. And now for the end of the video, I thought I would go ahead and pick a car that I basically haven't really ever driven in this game properly, and it's this, the Lamborghini Diablo GTR. Now this apparently is the fastest drag car in Horizon 5. I've never tried this thing out for drag racing at all, but this apparently is the fastest drag car for Horizon 5. So I really want to have a look at this thing and see what it's capable of. Obviously, it's completely stock now. I haven't actually done anything to this car at all. But obviously I need to start doing stuff to it and see what, like pretty much what it's capable of. So again, completely stock car. I'm going to be, of course, engine swapping it, I think, right? I think engine swapping this thing is the better thing to do here. I'm going to have a look at power-wise, what this is able to put down. I think all-wheel drive is the way to go for this, so I'm going to change to that. I'm going to get rid of the rear wing. Acceleration is already maxed out on this car, which is pretty mad. Drag tire compound, of course. Thick boys, front and rear. Wheels, I'm going to guess they're the lightest that they possibly can go, because this is a pure race car. So I think it is already super lightweight as it is. I'm not going to change anything there. For the transmission, it's already got 6-speed in it, so I'm not going to do anything there. The diff, I'm going to get the off-road diff because it locks it for me, so it's quicker. Brakes, off-road suspension, and weight reduction again. So it only makes about 900 horsepower now. Or sorry, 600 and something horsepower now. But I just want to have a look at the standard engine. I think we do need to engine swap this car though. So yeah, right now it only makes that much power. Let's engine swap it, I think, with the normal 6.5 liter V12, because I think this makes what, 1500 horsepower? I mean, 1500 horsepower for a car that weighs less than a ton is incredibly impressive. Am I right in saying that? Oh, it's just about over a ton. Just about. Even with the weight reduction and everything. So that's just pretty much what we're left with. But apparently this thing hooks up and the aero is so good on it that it's able to put out some serious time. So 1515 horsepower, 1500, let's just say, Newton meters of torque, and it weighs 1015 kilos. Now, I don't know if rear-wheel drive would make this thing better. It's definitely going to make it lighter if I do it like that, but I don't know how launching this thing would be as a rear-wheel drive. So I'm going to just leave it as an all-wheel drive, or I'm going to change it to all-wheel drive instead of leaving it as a rear-wheel drive. And yeah, I'll go and do some runs with this thing and see what I come back with. Again, like I said, this is supposed to be the fastest drag car in the game, so okay. It's already super fast. But I ended up my game literally crashed, by the way. Where am I looking at? It's over here. My game literally crashed, by the way, after I finished messing around with the Koenigsegg, so I had to leave and then I came back again. And that's why I'm over at the other festival. I don't know what's happening. Since the last update, I honestly feel like the game's been a lot more buggy and it crashes a lot more for me. I don't know why. But let's try it. Let's try and see what this thing is capable of. Oh man, I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to see. I don't know if the other engine's better. Like I've never, like I said, built one of these before. I may just download a tune for it as well, because I feel like someone has probably made like an insane tune for this guy. And I think also maybe manual or clutch could work well with this guy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because like I said, this is my first time driving this thing and checking it out. So we'll see. I don't even know what sort of top speed it has. I don't know if I'm going to be limited by the top speed on this. I should probably take a quick look just in case I do a run and then I'm just going to be stuck at like a specific speed for ages. Okay, so everything's pretty much the same as the last time. The same track. yeah, I'm definitely going to be stuck with that top speed. So I'm just going to stretch my gears out as much as they possibly go. What's that, 257? They'll probably have to go for longer. So let's just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring this up here. And I'm going to stretch each individual gear. Again, I don't know what launching this car is like. I'll make it a 5-speed as well instead of a 4-speed. So we'll see what that's like. And I'm just going to stretch these out a little bit. I'm going to say it's something similar to what the other cars were. So around 260 miles per hour would probably be this thing's top speed. Okay. We'll do that, and I'll just launch it like this and see what happens. Let's just see. Again, no particular tune on this car. That is already ridiculously fast. That is already so fast. Oh my god. Well, it matched the Koenigsegg's time already without me doing anything to this car. Tune-wise. Jesus. Okay. That is a very, very fast car. Oh my god. Right then. Let's start tuning. Is the first run after the build. 12.3. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This is already like so much faster. That is ridiculous. I think I'm wasting a lot of time with the launch. Yeah, I think the launch just wastes a lot of time with this car. That's mad how fast that is. Okay, I'm gonna mess with my tune a little bit more, but 12.3 is already making this car the fastest that I've used. .4. Oh my god, 12.248. That's mad. That is so mad how fast that is. Okay. Well, it's safe to say that my tune so far does a 12.2 something, right? It depends on how I change gears and all that stuff, but that's pretty much what my tune does. Let's try someone else's tune. I want to see if anybody's made anything crazy and like absurd for this guy. Somehow making it going into sub 12s, you know? I don't know if that's possible, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Again, I'm not a huge tuner when it comes to cars like this, to drag cars, but I still want to try it. 12.4, mine's already faster than that. Anything else? Drag tune October. It doesn't really say. And then King of Drag 11.980 Festival Playlist Run. This guy is on rally suspension. It's on drag tires. It's all-wheel drive. I'm looking at some of the stuff that he's had different here. He's more weight than I do for whatever reason. Power is the same. 0 to 60 number is lower. I'm down to try it. I don't know what the difference is between this guy's tune and my tune, but I'm gonna install. Let's see. I think it should probably say it, right, because I'll end up buying something else. 6,500 for something. I don't know what that 6,500 is for. But let's add it on and see. Anything else different on this car? It's got track tire compound. Okay. Oh, sorry, not drag tire compound. It's got drag wheels on it as well. Okay, fair enough. His tune is slightly different to mine. I think I'm used to building the cars in this game like like people used to build the cars back in Horizon 4, where I'd lower the front end or I'd like soften the front end a lot, so the car like sort of tilts forward, and then when it lifts back, it's got more grip off the ground. But I don't know if that's the same thing that you have to do in this game as well. But that's pretty much how I've been building my cars. But if this guy somehow managed to get an 11.98, that is ridiculous. ridiculous. But I still want to try. I want to see if it's possible to get much faster than the time that I've done. Again, I don't know if this guy's manual or manual with clutch, but I'll probably try both regardless. But let's see. Let's see. He's got like really good ratings on his tune, or I guess he's got. I guess that's just for popularity, right? I don't think it's actual ratings, the five stars or whatever. So we'll see. Is it any good? My audio got destroyed. I don't know what happened there, but my audio just died. I mean, this car is built very similarly to mine. Weirdly, I can't tell if that's slower or faster. 2.82. It's very similar to my car. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's go again. Let's go again here. Okay, so his first gear is a little shorter than mine, so I just have to do the exact same thing that I do with my car, so I'll just short shift it the second. It's so close to mine. I hate that there's a Lamborghini here that's just faster than some of the cars that I had before. I'm just looking at the time, top left. I think that's a 12.1. I think that was a 12.1 that I've just seen there. Oh, 12.202. How's he gotten 11.9? How is this guy getting 11.9? I'm trying manual clutch just to see if that's his deal here with this thing. Manual with clutch. Maybe there's ways to do it as well. Maybe tire wear or stuff like that. Maybe that helps as well. I don't know. Like, it's just slower now. That launch was terrible. I think I have to change literally instantly. As soon as the race starts. Okay. I think my gears were fine. Everything is fine. Anything here? 11.98. 12.252. It's even slower than before. Yeah, I don't know how this guy did 11.98. Again, is there something to do with tire wear or something like that? That probably helps. I don't really know. You guys can let me know with anything else here that would probably adjust or change the way my car drives in a way where I'll make it even faster. But this thing rips off the line. It's very good. It's similar to mine. It's the tiniest bit faster than my car. His suspension setup is slightly different as well. That's probably what makes it much faster. And maybe his transmission setup. I mean, I'm spending maybe like 10 minutes on building these cars. Where this guy's probably perfected his tune a lot more. 227. So yeah, it's just a tiny bit faster than my car. But it still gets me the 12.2s. I don't know, have they changed the way the aero works in this game or something like that? Have they changed the way the cars drive in this game? Or maybe the race that he was doing is just... I'm gonna try short shift a little bit, see if that makes a difference. So shift as soon as I get into red line. Oh, get off my screen. I hate when it does that and it gets rid of all the numbers off my screen. Nah, it's even slower this time around. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. So, for now, from all the cars that I've tested, this Diablo is the fastest car on the festival strip. I'm gonna outro the video now while I do one more run. So thank you everybody for watching this video. If you have any faster tunes or any tips on how to drive even faster for drag races, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But for now, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and enjoyed all the different tunes and builds for this video. But for now, we'll end it there. Again, thank you for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. All that sort of stuff. 12.207. Nice. But yeah, that's it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.